Hi, everybody. Welcome to another brand new episode of the Chill Sisters with our super host, Rashid.
Yo, man.
This week, we touched on sensitive issues regarding rape. So just tune in. It's a good one. We would love your recommendations. Please enjoy.
Hello. Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the Chilled Sisters podcast. My name is Rashida.
And I'm your sister, dude. It's a brand new week. What a guan, Rashida. What's going on?
What a guan. Nothing is going on. As usual. Oh, God. My life is so boring.
Are you sure people not get tired of this boring life?
I'm telling
So,
you.
every week
Because
is one boring week or the other.
my dear,
Nothing out of the ordinary.
dear, it's a terrible situation.
We need to
My life
spice
is
things up.
At one point I thought I was going to be like the Kim
Spiceless
Kardashians,
life.
I would just be having one or two activities. Now every day I have one engagement or the other, photo shoots. I'm going for parties. But it's not happening. This life, reality has sunk in. This life is
Rash
Kardashian. You get the gist. My life is just revolved around children, Monday to Friday.
Oh my God.
Nothing is happening personally in my life. Is this how life is supposed to be? There's no baby anywhere. What is this?
Okay. You want to live the soft life?
There's no soft life anywhere. I want to live the soft life,
but soft life doesn't want to leave you.
My dear, I'm not liking this situation, but Alhamdulillah, we have life. We are better than 100, 1,000, a million.
Alhamdulillah, still Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So how's your week been now? Please.
So what can you do now? You are alive, you're healthy, your family is doing good, they are healthy.
That's the most important things in life.
Yeah.
How's life at the other side? Don't be like me, please.
Rashida, I'm not going to be like you, but I'm going to tell you my reality for the past 1 week.
Tell me, please.
Nigerian wise. So what happened was, since last week Thursday, I think in the evening, power outage. My sister play. The next day, nothing.
What?
Another day, shuru. I'm like, what's going on? The
From busting to no lights. What a wahoo.
In our area, see on our line, had an issue. So the thing went off. The funny part and the upsetting part of my story is the AEDC people said the tool that they will use to repair the transformer is in the headquarters and it's only one and they can't have access to it. So, as a Nigerian, when they tell you this story, you take it with a pinch of salt. How can you tell me in the whole of Abuja, the tool you use, to cut my long story short, we've been without power for 1 week plus. We've been running on generator. And of course, price of fuel now. The weather has not been good. Harmattan, it's dusty everywhere. It's just crazy. And during the day, it's really hot. The weather is hot.
Wow.
Like proper hot.
Just remind me of that
but
song.
But at night, it's Harmattan.
It's a hard life where we live for Naija.
She's dancing and giggling because my week has been hard. When I tell you
that's
this girl
not
is
the
a
reason.
wicked girl. Anyway,
it's not the song that came to my mind when you were saying all these things. It's a hard life.
So why are you happy?
I'm not happy.
Why are you happy?
I'm not happy.
It's the song. Long I saw you this happy.
It's this song. It's not the situation that is making me happy. It's the song that I remembered. I'm sorry you're going through that. That's a horrible thing to go through.
Let's pretend you're not happy. We'll go with your facial expression. They brought back the light this morning, but I'm waiting for them to take it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are playing with us. Let's see if these two people will be happy before we take it again.
Yeah.
So I'm not rejoicing. That's my week.
Aww.
But imagine if you had stable power in Nigeria. Nigerians are not lazy people.
Yeah.
The things that will be achieved, our GDP will be high. Like, for example, now for creatives like me, I'm a photographer. When there's no light, there's nothing I can do. And there's so much that you can do with the generator set. Even your mood, your creativity will be dampened. It ruins your day in essence.
Of course.
So, oh my goodness. Rashida, that was been my week, my sister.
Oh, I'm so
Why did
sorry
you
to
make
hear
why
that.
did you make me talk about this light issue, sir?
Sorry, don't be angry. Don't be
I blame
angry.
you.
Don't be angry. Sorry.
I'm trying to shift the blame somewhere.
I know. Put that blame on me.
No, guy. Abamana can
I
get this
know.
right.
I know. It's so annoying.
Can some Nigerians we adapt to any
Rubbish.
and everything,
Rubbish and
but
nonsense and
it's really
ingredients.
sad. I
Yeah.
can't get over it.
Brings me to my favorite
Anyway.
dua. This dua is my most favorite dua to pray.
Oh yes.
My prayer of this week, it's Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azabar nar. That's my most favorite dua. Which means our Lord give us in this world that which is good, and in the year after that which is good, and protect us from the punishment of fire. You know why I love this dua? Allah has even given us a dua. He says, pray for this world and in the year after. So, which means you can be rich in this world. It doesn't mean that when you don't have your humble or anything. Allah has given you a specific prayer. He says, pray that Allah should give you the good things of this world. You think he did not know what he was doing when he said, pray for the good thing of this world. So you can have it both here
and there.
So it doesn't mean that if you suffer here, you will enjoy there. That's how people interpret these things.
My sister Rashida, that would be very bad. I think some time back I saw somebody wrote something somewhere, social media said, how can you come to this world as a Nigerian, then you die and enter hell, double hell?
My God. No, because
when
I really read this dua, when I read the meaning of this
in this world, you go there and suffer again.
When I read the meaning of this dua, I said, what? So you mean it doesn't mean that if you are poor here, you cannot go to hellfire. That means just imagine the people that are enjoying now, going on a yacht, traveling, vacation, doing all the good things, enjoying their life. They will still die, they will still go to heaven, and they're gonna get double of what they were even enjoying here. Then he has there being very humble and saying, I suffer. And you think your character is bad. You will still go. You will still go. No, I love this dua very much.
With the mindset they have some poor people in Kingazu Chelsea,
my dear,
black as charcoal. Their heart is
dear.
Wickedness.
It is very
you
wicked.
are poor, you are wicked.
And I noticed something with Nigerians. They have issue
not
with
too much.
Nigerians, from what I've observed, they have issue with people that are rich.
Not really. They don't have any issue with them.
They project
They are envious.
Yes, they project their negativity on them. When you see somebody, a rich kid, doing something nice, they are seeing them, they are doing their nose like this. You will see that they are not happy
once the rich person comes near them, see behavioral change.
Of course, they can't say it to their face.
Welcome, sir. They can fake it.
Double standards.
They can fake it.
Hypocrites everywhere.
Thank you very much.
Left, right, and center. Hypocrites.
Mind them. And the one that I don't like is if you live in a neighborhood where it's mixed, not rich per se, let's say middle class, then with the poor mixed Kingani. You now see poor people. The one I don't like, they'll send their kids when you park the car, or let's even say a rich person or somebody not even rich, just you're comfortable. Because where we usually see the rich people that will be bringing with poor. How can you as a person, because you are poor, baking highly, you now send their kids take stone or is it nail?
Stop it now.
Come and scratch
the
car.
Please stop. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. No, they are not sending their kids. It's the kids that are using their naughty.
Okay. No, Anna.
No, please. I can't believe that it's the people that are sending the kids.
Okay.
Kids that are being naughty. And
no problem now.
To do that.
Maybe you are in London. It can never happen to you. Sometimes the parents will be sitting under the tree.
Watching them.
They're there. Yeah.
God.
Envy. Yeah.
No, that's a horrible thing.
Yes, now you are poor here. You go there and you still suffer.
No, please.
God forbid bad
God
news.
forbid part.
But all in all, talking about the Rabbana, I love the 40 Rabbanas.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It covers everything.
Yeah.
Allah doesn't want us to suffer.
He
Talking about
doesn't.
rich people enjoying here and there. During the Prophet's time, some of his companions came out and they were like, and that's the hadith. They asked a lot of questions, which is how we get to know a lot of things.
Yeah.
Said, Ya Rasulullah, these people are rich. They pray like us. They fast like us. They do Hajj and Umrah, everything that we do. So, Ya Rasulullah, and they give Sadaqah more than us because they have more than us.
Yeah, of course.
So how are we going to compete with them?
That's a very valid question.
Yes, we don't have the means like them. So the Prophet now answered them. It's not just about the money. Kingani, you can get more reward or up to them by doing more act of good things that you can do as an average person or a poor person. Yeah, you can be on the same page with them.
Yeah.
So you see, Islam covers everything.
It does.
Just the way, and it's not this perception that people have because you are rich, you're going to hell. It's not going to happen.
Nope, it's not going to happen.
The rich people that use their money judiciously, in kika ga kayan aikin lada da suke yi, you be amazed. And they're quiet. Orphans, they sponsor masalatai, water project, so many things.
Of course.
And it's even worse during Ramadan period. Goodness.
Everybody's looking for that blessing.
But Allah never said you should come and suffer in this world.
Doesn't mean that you will go to heaven if you are poor here. So look for your halal. The most important thing is that you're eating halal money. And if you have, enjoy your life. Enjoy yourself. If it's that chicken that you want to eat it. If it's that shawarma that you want to buy it. If it's that Coke you want to drink it. Enjoy you. Don't come and do 2-0.
You come to this world, Nigeria, and you now go and enter hell again.
I've told you my own. Yeah.
It's a beautiful one. We say a big amen to your prayer.
I bring you news from the UK. I bring you news.
Hope it's good news. So
I bring you news.
Please, it should be good news.
Prince William has been named the sexiest bald man of the year.
I saw it on X Twitter, I think early in the morning. I thought it was a joke because I didn't open the link. So now that you're saying it, I think it's for real, Kinanko.
It is
nonsense.
Real.
I don't like which one is sexiest bald man? They have to get another category just to put the prince there.
I saw Ryder put it on her Instagram story and she was saying who decides these things because it was funny. It cracked me up.
No, that's a valid question. Who decides this thing? They have to create a new category just to put the prince there because number one, he cannot be the sexiest man.
I don't stop.
That's one.
No.
Thank you, Sam. Ever since the problem he had with his brother, him and his wife, they've gotten a lot of backlash on the social media.
Yeah, they have.
People expected him to support his brother no matter what. That's talking about Prince Harry.
So
popularity, say hankali.
It was
the most sexiest bald man.
I saw it, I cracked up. I'm like, what is happening? Why? Oh,
can you imagine? God. That's funny.
That's so funny. So that's the news I brought for you all the way.
We thank you, but please, we don't want bald people news. Give us better news.
I was scrolling through my internet. These things that I've seen that really got me. So this one, remember Shrek? Have you seen the cartoon Shrek?
It's one of my favorites. I think the day before yesterday I watched Shrek.
Stop it. You watch Shrek?
I watch a lot of animations. I grew up watching animations, the whole family. So up till now as an adult.
You still watch them, right?
I watch animations.
Do you know that there is a real person that looks like Shrek? Allegedly, the cartoon was based around this person.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding. His name is Still Let's.
Really?
And he
Did
married.
You go to see the person's face? Yeah, come on.
I'm telling you, no jokes. He married a beautiful woman called Olga.
Oh, that's a Swedish name, I think. Oh?
Yeah. This guy, Tillet, was born in 1903 in Ural in Russia to a French parent. His mother was a teacher and his father was a rail radio engineer.
Okay.
Tillet's father died when he was young. As a child, he had completely normal appearance. So and he was even given the nickname Angel by his mother because of his innocent face. But when he turned around 17 to 20, he noticed some swelling in his feet, hands, and head. And after visiting the doctor, he was diagnosed with an ailment called acromegaly. Sorry, you guys.
Don't go and bite your tongue.
Don't
Don't
allow
go
me
and bite
bite
your
my
tongue,
tongue.
Rishi.
Something like that. You guys go and do your Google research and pronounce it the way you can pronounce it.
Ah.
I'm sorry I'm murdering these things. It's a condition usually caused by tumor, resulting to bone outer growth and thickness. So this, like, the guy really looks like Shrek. He became a wrestler, so he was a wrestler while he was alive. So you guys just go and Google it. When I saw this story, I couldn't believe it. I went on Wikipedia to see the picture.
Okay, so what came to my mind, Rashida?
Mm,
Although we don't know during that time the rate of bullying, the sorrow and body shaming that was
yeah.
going on, I wonder how he was living his life then when the condition started.
Yeah.
That would be
But what
very sad.
happened was that he became worried about it. After all that, he became a wrestler, so he was really popular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was able to do that even with his condition.
Ah, Allah,
So he was a professional wrestler. I'm like, oh, wow.
I never thought about it. I think Shrek is just
I thought it was a fiction.
fantasy.
Yeah, I thought it was
Danny.
a fantasy too. Just for me to be scrolling and see it, I'm like, what?
My God. But that's an interesting fact. When I watch Shrek, I'll see it differently.
You should go and
after
check
this
it.
episode, I'm going to Google and see for
Guys,
myself.
Google and see for yourself. Yeah, that was an
Wow.
interesting one to see.
Yeah.
Moving on. I have a man problem for you today.
Oh, man problem.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So this man wrote he's leaving his wife.
Okay.
But my wife, who is 46 years old and I am 55, I have been married for 14 years. A year ago, I found out that she has been having an affair for over 3 years. I was crushed, but worked on the issue and stayed together. The broken trust has bothered me, but I tried to walk through it. Now, 6 months ago, I applied for a job in another state and just received the offer. She was not aware of me applying for the job, so we had talked about moving since it was back to our hometown. Once I received the offer, I talked with her about it. She blew up. I told her that I was having a difficult time as I had trust issues. She has since basically stopped talking to me. I'm moving forward with the job and he's moving to the other state. I feel for my sanity.
Another state,
Yeah, I feel for my sanity. That is the right thing for me to do. So that's his own dilemma, that his wife cheated, there's no trust, he stayed with her 14 years later. I'm not saying this thing with, like, I'm very sympathetic about it. I need to change mine. So that's what he's saying.
To me, I'm more focused about the trust issue.
Yeah.
Once it's broken, there's no going back.
There's no going back.
Every other thing you do is let me see, you can try your hardest, but we are human beings.
Yeah, yes.
You keep coming back. I know it will take a special strength. I doubt if there are people that have moved on. Maybe women. For women, I think women can take it.
Women
but
can
for
take
a
it.
man,
Men
and
don't
women
take
have been
it.
taking it. For a man to catch his wife or even girlfriend or fiance cheating,
They can't take it.
and
They
for the
can't.
trust,
They don't have that
My
mental
sister,
capacity to take it.
me, if you ask me, I'll even tell you to run. He can take 5 years concocting how to deal with you to get back at you.
Thank you
But
very
you
much.
see, for a woman, which one is it? It's not everyday occurrence. You come and cry, lie, cry, blah, blah, forgive me.
Yeah.
And when the woman says she forgives you,
She does forgive you.
she does forgive and move on. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I don't
Really.
blame him.
This
He's
trust
human.
issue, everybody
Yeah.
with their,
If he can't,
everybody with what they can take.
if he can't take it, I just believe that there's no point staying in the relationship. This relationship thing is not a do or die something.
Thank you very much. Like, okay, your mind is not there. You don't trust her
Yes.
because you're saying for your sanity, it's even better for you
Exactly.
to just. So just do it. Cheated for 3 years. How can you do that? Even for the woman, 3 years.
3 years.
Haba.
What I'm saying here is that anything in this life, especially when it comes to relationship, I'm of the opinion that you communicate it with the person. You are not held responsible for how the person is going to react, okay? But just communicate it. At least let the person be aware, rather than keeping it in and you don't communicate this thing. If you don't want it, if you can't take it, if you can't stand her, please just tell her so that she'll find a way and you guys will go your different ways. You are both happy. So don't keep her in and suffer her, and you're not happy, she's not happy, there's nothing there again. What are you guys holding on to? There's nothing.
The thing is, it's not as straightforward as we think. For example, it's 14 years.
Yeah.
Imagine 4 years with that person. person. We don't know how many kids they have.
Yeah.
And apart from that, your lives have revolved around each other, everything you do. So it's not easy to just walk out like that.
It's true.
That's one.
Yeah.
Depending on their relationship, their different relationships. I'm even surprised for men, we've spoken about this in our previous episode. It's easier for them to pack and go. But for women, it's not that easy.
It's not.
So whether or not after he caught her, she stopped the affairs, we don't know. But can't believe you are married and you're having an affair for 3 years.
My sister.
So if a woman is doing that, that means her head is not in that marriage. So what are you doing there?
I wanted
Was
to
she
say,
trying
do you
to
know
eat her cake and have it?
what my brain was saying? Wanted to say, but I know this is insensitive. I wanted to say, you said, what are you doing? Because it has to be that he has done something. But
Thank you
no,
very
I'm
much.
not going
So,
to go. I'm not
are
going
they
to go that
income?
route. I want to believe that this woman
So
is
are they
wrong
income?
and she has done the wrong thing. What she did.
Which one is wrong? It's evil now. See, Rashida,
In as much as we don't want the
years
men to be cheating, we don't want the women to be cheating either. So we cannot.
Of course,
Yes.
of course. Like in society, women are expected to have the higher moral ground.
Yeah.
Although everybody should have that moral, but women cheat. Just
They
that
do.
men do it more.
And
But
men, the problem is that the men do it to your
thank you
face.
very
They
much.
cheat with pride
And
and justify it.
So,
Yes.
well, you're married 14 years, cheating for 3 years. Something is wrong. She doesn't want to be in the marriage or what?
But you guys should communicate
Kingani.
this thing. If you don't want to be in the marriage, just say, I don't want to be in this marriage and let it end. But you going cheating, I don't condone it. It's not.
Like I said, they want to eat their cake and have it.
But do you
Kingani,
know,
she's not there.
I want to, sorry, I'm going to be saying things that people don't want to talk about, but it's part of the factor. You know, the men, they hit on them every time. You know, they say they never get old. They are always, somebody is there, some small girl is there every time. But you know the feeling to be like 46 years old and somebody is moving to her. She must be a babe. I'm sorry.
This one a hot woman.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not supposed to be thinking like this, but cheating is not good. But
we don't know the person that she's having an affair
if
with.
He's a young guy,
older.
What if he was a young guy? What if he was a fine young boy that likes old women? You know,
it's not me and you that will be trivializing this issue.
I'm so sorry. But okay, you guys, cheating is not
trying
good.
to put it on a lighter note.
Yeah.
But me, I believe, because it's the woman and we are women, we know
how hurtful that can be.
We have an idea. Me, I believe there's an underlying issue. Something was happening and she wanted to eat her cake and have it. Okay, you are not in the marriage. Where did this thing happen, Rashida? In Africa?
No, it's not Africa. It's somewhere in the Western world.
That one is normal for them.
It's not normal. Cheating is not normal. Cheating is never old.
Coming back to the man, I totally support his
decision.
His next move, moving to another state. He can't take it. She doesn't want to go with him. Fine and good. Everybody should just go and live their life. Yeah, like you said, communicate. Everybody should go their separate ways.
Yeah.
Because I know if they stay as a man, Rashida, he's going to do something, take revenge. That's a constant. 99% of them will do that.
Yeah.
So it's even better. And for his own sanity, he's a man, he can move on. Although we don't know how much he loves this woman.
That's another thing.
Moving on might be hard. But last, at the end of the day, everybody will be fine.
Everybody will be fine.
Hurts, it kills, it shatters people.
It does.
We are laughing over this. We have seen people commit suicide because they caught their significant other. I think that's going to the extreme. Nobody deserves that. You should not kill yourself over anybody you met in this world.
And you're going to
everybody is going to go on their own. So I don't think even healthy for you to love anybody to that extent, even if it's your child, that you cannot do without them because they disappointed you. It got to a point where you want to take your life. My sister,
it's not what
it's control over you. Not at all. That's why you see all these therapists and professionals, they always preach about self-love. Love yourself, love your company, be content with only you. Do not put your happiness.
I saw
nobody should have
I saw this video of an old lady that was
you.
saying her key to living a long life was loving your own company. It made total sense.
Yeah. She made emphasis on loving yourself. So if a 90-something-year-old is telling you this, and just imagine the importance of loving yourself. Rashida, imagine how many boyfriends this one don't have.
A lot.
Imagine how many relationships.
Imagine how many breakups, heartbreak.
And she said, get something that you love doing and pursue it.
Yeah, and
She
you're
said that.
passionate about. Yes, she said that.
Something you're passionate about, pursue it. 90-something-year-old is telling you this.
Grab that advice.
No. At the end of the day, it's just you. When you look at it,
It's just
at the
you.
end of the day, it's just you.
It's you and you.
So you're not an asshole.
Please
Move
do what's
on.
best for you. Do what's best for your mental health. What makes you
That's
happy.
just it. And that's my honest opinion.
There was a reason why I brought you that story of the man first before this next story. I gave you a subtle entrance into this next conversation that we are going to have.
Nothing depressing, please.
So,
I know you now.
I gave you, this was a subtle entrance. I wanted us to talk about that one first before I go into this one. So this story is about this young lady. I really find her to be very brave for her to come out and talk about this, because I'm sure it took a lot. It took guts, it took everything in her for her to come and say this was what happened to her. This young lady, she was raped by her father. Yes.
Were you not the person that told me that no censorship in this podcast?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Rashida, he raped her.
He raped her.
We cannot be hiding these things.
Okay.
Chingani,
It's true.
that was what he did to her.
That's what he did to her. So he raped her while she was 10 years old. Can you believe that? The first time it happened, she told her mom. Her mom did nothing about it. The first time he did it while she was 10, while she was 11, and she had the courage to tell her mom. Her mom did nothing about it.
Mom.
Because she was 10, she knew this was not right. She said she would do something. She said she would do something about it. That okay. But the second time again, when he did it, she was 10 going on 11. He had sex with her. He said to her that she should check online. He raped
her. It's not sex.
I'm using her words, how she was explaining it, because this was the words she was using.
Yeah.
This were the words she was using. She was using he disvirgined
Rashida,
me.
why did you bring this story?
I needed to talk about. She was using words like he disvirgined me, he had sex with me. You understand? So these are her words, not my words. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. Couldn't give a damn about him and his action. He's a monster. So he told her that she should check online. These things happen, and to her, she felt it was normal, that this is a normal thing. The man told her that it's normal. 10 years old. What does she know?
And this is your parent.
And this is
your
parent.
This is the person that is teaching you everything about life.
Thank you. And this girl looks like she's 16, 17. So that means it has been going on for a long time. She was able to run away from home and report him just over a year ago. In January, that's when she was able to report.
This happened in Nigeria, okay?
This happened in Nigeria.
Oh my God.
And I saw this story. It was heartbreaking. This is a child that God has given you, has entrusted you with a child, and you decide to do this to a child. Just look at the trauma. How can she recover from this? Where does she go from here? Because this is something now she has to be explaining to people, explaining to somebody that she wants to be with. She has to say it's part of her story now. You have to have somebody that will accept you with everything that you've been through, which is not your fault. It's heartbreaking. When she wanted to, because what she was thinking was, okay, if I don't continue like this and I run away, my education is done for. This girl had to stay in that situation till she was able to write her WAEC. And when she needed money for her WAEC, she went to meet her father to say, I need money for WAEC. And he said he had to sleep with her before he gives her the money.
I'm just processing all this information all at once. So that's why I'm quiet listening to you. So many thoughts are just rushing my brain.
Her mom was aware.
Rashida, okay, I'm upset.
Of course,
Kingani,
it's upsetting.
we always talk about even adult women going through it in general. Then you have
a child.
This done to a child. The sad part of it is it's becoming a norm. It's just that it's being underreported, but the level of rape against the girl child is at an all-time high. The other time I was telling you, the problem with the rape is the victim is always being raped by somebody close. It's not an outsider. Majority of it is somebody that is close to them.
You need to hear this. This is not somebody close. This, when you say somebody, this is somebody's seed.
No, I'm even talking about rape in general. It's always somebody close. But this is your parent, so it's in another dimension entirely. Now, talking about the mother, for the mother to be helpless, you can imagine what she's going through in the hands of this man.
You have a fair point.
See how he weaponized a WAEC fee collection. So what was the mother, or what has the mother been going through all these years she's been with? Only God knows. And there is no mother that will see, and your child is being raped by the father, can't do anything. No, she's completely
helpless.
Helpless. Imagine how she goes to sleep knowing that her husband is raping their child.
Oh my God.
Your own child.
Oh my God.
So I'm even sad and afraid for the mother. Imagine her psychological state of mind. Then talking about the permanent damage has been done to the child. Of all the prostitutes that are in this world, of all the women that will give you for free, is your own child. What level of animalistic? Oh my goodness. Even animals don't do that, I think. It depends on the type of animal. How can you be attracted to your own child in the first place? There was this report a long time ago that I read somewhere. Same thing. A father was caught raping his 4-year-old child. This one is 10-year-old, 4-year-old child. So at that time, I was like, no, this cannot
can't
be
be
normal.
possible.
Maybe it has to be with all these rituals and everything, because what is there in a 4-year-old child body that you're attracted to? What is there?
Disgusting.
And I believe this rape issue, it has nothing to do with even attractiveness or whatever. It's just people that have no conscience.
Some people's fetish.
It's a fetish.
Fetish rubbish.
Yeah. So the girl knew she can't do anything to jeopardize her education. So she stayed and be raped, Rashida,
God.
just to get her YFE. And I don't want to go back to the mother again. You know, the mother is helpless. She's not working because common YFE you cannot give your child.
Yes.
She had to be raped by the father to get YFE.
Deep.
The thing is, I pray this man,
he rots in jail.
Rot of the law.
He rots in jail.
The sad part of it now, if you see this man and they tell you this is the person that did this, you never believe it.
I don't care.
You will never believe it. You know, they don't look it. All these righteous people, and you know, when you meet them outside, they are the ones who they never look like that themselves. When they have the gory activities and everything,
let me boil your heart more. Let me destroy this.
Please don't boil it.
Because I'm going to the comment section. You know, I always have to go to the comment section.
Please don't read comments from men for me.
I will read comment from men for you.
I knew it now. Somebody will come and rationalize this thing now. They will explain it.
Let me tell you the things that were going around in the comment section. Are you sure he's her father?
Because I knew it now.
Yes, are you sure he's her father? There is something your mother. You know, it's always the mother. It's always come back to the mother. You know that it's always
at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they must find a way to bring back the blame to the mother or to a woman. If the mother is dead, they will look for another mother figure in her life that they will shift the blame to. The man can never be.
He can never be.
Something must have pushed him.
What I keep saying is that ask your mother if he is your biological father, because there is no biological father that can do that. There is something your mother is hiding that she has not told you. Let's go and sit her down and let her tell you. Beauty. Maybe she brought you from another.
Is that the issue in this story?
Thank you very much.
The problem
the
in this story
was that somebody.
Is it not the rape?
Thank
you. So
if
he was not her father, will it be okay for him to rape her?
God bless you.
Go to comment section in this kind of story.
You sis, that's what I kept saying. That there's no way her mother.
Is the issue whether or not he's her father? If the girl was a relative, or let's say no, she's not even a relative. It's somebody they just picked up on the road. They wanted to help.
Another person said because the mother wanted to be a missus, she allowed them to be raping her child all these years. It was all the mother. I kept hearing the mother. Then some people were saying, oh, this is an evil man. He should rot in jail. He shouldn't have done that. I kept seeing that there is no way that is her father, that maybe the mother got pregnant somewhere else. You know, it's just the mother. And it irritates me. What I don't like in this life is blame game. It has to be somebody that did it. You can never take blame for your own actions. It has to just be somebody that did it. When people were saying, oh, it's the mother, maybe it's not her father, she said, this person wrote, when I was working with an NGO as a school supervisor in Lagos, I came across a similar case with a girl in primary 4. The dad was sleeping with her and the mother knew about it. The girl was able to disclose all this to me because I educated them on sex education on the day I visited their school, and also taught them about my body is my body song. The girl came to me when I was about leaving this school and requested to see me in private. Right there, I knew something was up and I gave her my best attention. Did we get the man arrested? That's the father who was sleeping with his daughter in primary 4. So they got him arrested. Apparently, the mother was in danger in his hand too. What you were saying. A very sad story. The sweetest part was that the mother and the child were free from the animal father. We were able to sort funds for the woman and she relocated back to her village with her kids to start a new life. So that was a success story of something similar that happened. So just like you said, the mother was in danger too. She could not talk. There was no way she could help the child.
And Kinsa, another thing, Rashida, sometimes when women even report this rape cases, it's been rubbish at the police station. When they recount their stories, social media, you will rush to the police station barely 24 hours, few hours after the, and you find a useless person telling you, waiting carry you to man house, waiting they do there. Where do you start?
That's so true.
Or if eventually you're lucky, you get him arrested. Unfortunately for you, the man has little change. That's the end of that story.
That's the end.
So you see, this kind of stories, when they are being told, rape victims are being demoralized. They're like, what's the point of going all the way? I'll just leave him with God. See, women are going through it too.
Of course.
Women, like I said again, social media, it has its disadvantages, but it has brought a lot of awareness. Victims now see people come out like, it's not your fault. Don't let yourself be stigmatized. There are people that you can talk to now, people that would sit down and listen to you.
Without judgment, very important, without being judgmental.
So it has helped a lot. You see a lot of girls now coming forward. Remember the Me Too movement a few years back in the US?
Yes.
Even in the Western world, the civilized world, women were going through this. Rashida, rape is never okay. But I'm sad in this situation. There are children, two girls going through it. They'll be traumatized for life. You see a girl like 20 telling you she hates men. You'll be wondering, this one, what do you even know about men? She has been raised for a long time by her uncle, the neighbor, sometimes the brothers. They end up hating men. How do you change her perspective now?
You can't. How can you change her? You can't change her story. It's her story to tell. It's her reality. Yeah.
Thank you. So, no, it's the same. My goodness. I just pray the law about rape is being carried to the T. These people need to be caged somewhere. They are not supposed to be mingling with normal human beings. They are animals and should stay in the cage.
They should stay in the cage.
It left to me, if I would suggest, the degree of punishment should be different. For example, now, somebody that rapes his child, his own punishment should be different from an outsider that rapes a woman, because your own animal tendency is different.
Definitely.
So your punishment be higher.
It's sad. It's heartbreaking. No girl, no young girl should go through that. Nobody, no woman, nobody should go through that.
Do you know, the boy child too, even though it's not as rampant as the girl child,
they're being raped. Oh, that reminds me of another person that wrote under the comment too, that when he was 14, he was molested by his auntie, and he couldn't
housemate for the boys.
For the boys, and he couldn't say anything about it. It was when he grew up, he knows that there's something psychologically wrong with him. You know, the way boys interpret it and the way women interpret it is different. Boys, they use it to brag that, I was this virgin. So it's a bragging right for them. Yeah, it's a bragging right for them. But deep inside, it has done something to them psychologically, and they won't say it. Yeah, no matter what, rape is rape. Whether it's been done to a boy or it's been done to a girl, whether it's been done to a man or it's been done to a woman, it is rape. So it's sad. We can go on with this topic, but nobody deserves that. Please, everybody, keep your hands to yourself.
That's just it.
Look for other ways to satisfy yourself. They can never forget. It comes back. No matter how much they try to forget, it still comes back. It still plays at the back of their mind. It's still there. It cannot be undone. It has happened. So please.
It's a scar.
It's a scar. So anyway, that's that on that topic. I pray she gets healing, but she can never forget. It's just she heals and she moves on with life. Try to be happy. Try to find things that she enjoys doing. I pray that God gives her a good life, that she doesn't struggle anymore. So let's move to a lighter topic, because we have been, let's move. Did you watch any movie this week?
No, just Shrek.
You said you watched Shrek. See, there's something connecting us. You watch Shrek, and you never told me you watched Shrek, and I brought something about Shrek, and now you said watch Shrek, and now it's linking, and it's just like we discussed about this thing. We never did.
No, we are in sync.
We are in sync. We are collaborating in the soul. So I'm watching a Korea, because it's been a while. I gave you a recommendation on a Korean movie, right? So I'm watching one. It's called See You in My 19th Life. Have you seen? It's not on your recommendation.
The thing is, I didn't even pay attention to Netflix. When I was working, like, let me put Shrek, to
just typed in. I'm watching this one. It's called See You in My 19th Life. It's a story about a lady who can remember her past lives.
Ooh.
She has lived 19 lives, different lifetime, 19 times. And then she can remember all the 19 times, and she can remember who she was, if she was in a poor family, if she was in a rich family, if she was in a war front. At the time, she was one Arabian country like that. She was making soju, but it was yeah. So she has lived in a man's body, in a woman's body, in a child's body. So in her 18th life, her life was cut short because she had an accident, a motor accident, and her life was cut short. And it happened.
Those lives, you can't determine what happens to her.
There is a flashback in her 19th life now. She's using all her past experience to deal with this 19th life.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So in one lifetime, she was a flamingo dancer. She was a warrior. She's very strong, so she can fight. She's using all her past life to live this her recent 19th life, which is she's fearless, she's strong, she's everything. In her 18th life, that her life was cut short. A young boy fell in love with her. And she liked him too. They were in the accident together.
Okay.
But she died and he lived. Later on in the series, we found out that somebody had ordered for them to be killed. They actually wanted to kill the boy, but she was the one who ended up dying.
Interesting.
Are you sunk into this one?
The creative, the Korean people.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you. It's mind blowing. It makes your mind like, how did you come up with this kind of story? So now in her 19th life,
don't give us the whole story.
I will give you the whole story, but let me just tell you this last part. I'm not done, but I want to tell you this last part. It's interesting to me. In her 18th life, remember, her life was cut short. Now in this her 19th life, remember, she was born again in 19th life, and this boy that she liked has grown. So now he is older than her because she was born again. So now he's older than her, and he's no more her love interest who was younger. He's now her love interest who is older. So now she still remembers him from her 18th life. She's moving on to him. She's telling him that you must love me. I am that person. So it gets interesting. Now she's trying to meet all the people that she can remember. It's an interesting story. I'm not done yet, but
she's like, if you let her, she'll go on and on.
I'll go on. It's just fascinating. I love it. So, Yusuf, we are running out of time.
As usual.
Why are we always running out of time? We are always running out of time. Before we go, I always have something for you. Have you ever heard of the country Uzbekistan?
I don't know it.
I've never in my entire life heard of that country. So a new boy.
Some countries I rate during Olympics. The opening ceremony.
That's when
down and start seeing different flags.
I do names. That.
I'm like, from where?
You did not ask me how I got to know about these countries.
How did you? You know, you and your tatafuna. Waiting carry you go there.
So a new boy has come to my son's class, and my son too came and was telling me, "Oh, we have a new boy in this class." And this boy, he has his name and his son name. Now they have to call them Muhammad 1 and Muhammad 2 because they have the same name. And even the son name is the same thing.
Wow.
So he came, he was telling me, there's this boy in my new class, he's from this country, he's trying to pronounce the country. I'm like, Muhammad, he's your friend. What's the country? Say the country. The boy was trying, he was struggling.
Don't threaten our child, please.
He was trying. And then I went to school, drop off, and I met the boy's father. And I'm asking him all those questions. I'm like, where are you from? He's like, I'm from Uzbekistan. I've said, where is Uzbekistan? I've never heard of that country. Where is that? He tells me it's in Central Asia.
Okay.
A nation of former Soviet Republic. It's known for its mosques. They are all Muslims there. I'm like, Asia? Muslims in Asia? That is...
No?
He said, yes. I said, woo. He said that they are mostly Muslims there. So between China, Central Asia, somewhere between China, there is Afghanistan down there. It's fascinating. I'm like, so what do you speak? Because the man was struggling with English. He said, like, we speak Uzbek. I'm like, oh. I came home, I was like checking the internet to see.
Let me Google this.
Let me Google and see. But from what I can see, it's a beautiful country. Look at the mosques, the hotels. I think it is going to be an amazing site attraction. It is a beautiful country. It looks isolated. It looks like an ancient country. It's beautiful.
So the Asian countries, they value their cultural heritage.
Yeah.
And they maintain it. Number one, aside that, for for them, I think they cherish it and take it in high regard. It's
Yeah.
good for tourist action. From pictures, she's checking the pictures, by the way.
I'm checking the
Yeah.
picture. You can see my reaction. I can't even talk. It's
So it's
beautiful.
always beautiful.
It reminds me of Greece,
And I
but
love the architecture.
yes, it's the architecture I'm looking at now. No, it's a beautiful city. If you're looking for a
If
picture
the
perfect
population will be,
city,
it will be like one state in Nigeria.
yes, it will not be a big population. Ooh. The countries that are surrounding Uskiban, I've never heard of them. That's a research on its own. Yeah, this world is Allah has given
It's
us.
big.
Is big, is bountiful. We are blessed. Yes, that's all we have for this week.
Oh, even though it was a sad one with the whole rape Kingani topic, but it's a good one.
Thank you guys for listening thus far. Let me use this. Thank you for listening thus far. We really appreciate.
I think it does.
Okay, thank you for listening thus far. Thank you for listening thus. Please leave me. I'm coughing.
Somebody that is living in the owners of the language.
It's not by that one. Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things you are supposed to do. What is your problem? What is the color of your problem?
I beg,
what is the color of your problem? I
think it's green, white, green.
It's green, white, green. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and leave us a review.
Thank you so much. We want that review. Me, I'm particular about the review. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.